Discover 5, Unit 11 and 12 speaking test. Hello.
Hi.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
So my name is KHÁNH. I'm 14 years old. I'm studying in U.S. Middle School, a secondary school. I'm an 8th grader, and I'm from Discover 5 class.
Okay. What kind of things do you like to do in your free time?
I would usually surf the internet and try to self-study during that time.
Excuse me. So what kind of things do you surf up on the internet? What kind of websites do you go on?
Actually, Wikipedia, because they have all the information that I need for my self-study.
Okay, good. Okay, so let's move on to the first point here, protecting animals. Why do you think, or tell me a couple of reasons why you think that protecting animals, or why you think we should protect animals?
So, in my opinion, the main reason for protecting animals is that if we don't, they might just die out, go extinct, and this can influence the food chain and the ecosystem overall. For example, wolves. When humans hunt wolves, their prey, which are deer, might get overpopulated and consume too much grass.
Okay.
So there will not be enough for humans to eat. Also, it can affect the diversity, which means that we cannot observe and investigate such beautiful animals anymore.
Okay, good answer. Let's move on to the next bit. Why are teeth important? So think about why animals use teeth and why do humans use teeth.
For humans, if without teeth, humans like us will not be able to digest and eat foods. Also, we need teeth to communicate and form words. For animals, I think it is even more important because they can use their teeth to battle, to attack their prey, and also to clean themselves and dig tunnels to supply shelter for themselves.
Good. Why are wheels important?
I think that wheels are important for several different reasons. One of them is for transportation. Motorcycles and cars helps to save our time and energy while traveling, and some machines like computers and watches also use wheels to operate. Some games like roller coaster or skateboards, racing cars also use wheels to operate, so it can help to entertain us.
Very good. What are some of the different reasons why animals might communicate?
So, the first reason for animals' communication is that they can protect themselves and threaten other animals. Communicating methods can also be used to warn other animals when there's danger so that they can know and avoid that. Also, when animals find food, they have the tendency to tell other animals the location of the food, and signals can be given to express themselves, to, for example, to show submission or to signify dominance.
Good, excellent stuff. What are some of the different reasons, or what are some of the different cultures that different countries provide?
Different countries give to the world their amazing architecture, their creative inventions, and their flavorful cuisine. For example, Mesopotamia gave to the world lots of inventions such as sailboats, wheels, and writing tablets.
Okay, good. Just want to ask you one quick question. What's this here?
This is the flag. This is the flag that symbolizes the Olympic Games.
Good, excellent stuff. So we know that inventions, you're absolutely right. Inventions, architecture, and cuisine are all very, very important. But we also know that they have social events, big sporting events, which brings the world together as well. Good. Mountains. Why are mountains important?
So mountains are important because it is a crucial part of the water cycle. So on top of the mountain, there are ice and it forms glaciers from the top of the mountain to the bottom, and the water then can flow to rivers and oceans where it meets the heat of the sun, and it evaporates into vapor and condenses into clouds, and it falls down as droplets, and this process is called precipitation. And it rains to the mountains, the rivers and oceans, and then the water cycle continues again. Mountains are also important for many animals and plants because it has the perfect temperature, the perfect climate, the landscapes, and the perfect humidity for some animals to live and thrive. Farmers can also grow crops here because they can carve terraces so that they can grow crops and provide food for all of us, especially potatoes.
Well done. Okay, let's split this mountain into 3 different sections. We've got base, we've got middle, and we've got peak. Can you explain to me what each section might look like and what kind of weather it might experience, please?
So the mountain landscape and weather varies depends on the altitude and the place of that mountain. For example, at the peak of the mountain, it is freezing there because it is close to the atmosphere and the atmosphere is cold. The only color that you see there is probably white because it is too cold. And there are no animals and plants that can live there. At lower altitude, the weather there is less cold. It is not as cold as on top, and some animals and plants can live there. At the bottom of the mountain, you can see beautiful sceneries, and you can climb the mountain and hike there. Plants and animals can live there. It is perfect for some animals and plants to live there.
Excellent. And that concludes the video test.